Okay, guys and girls, are you back yet? I don't know what happened. The stream, died. So I don't know. Maybe it was a connection problem because it seemed to have come good once I rebooted the stream. So can you guys hear me again? And I'm very sorry that you guys lost me, and I try. Go away, Ruby, now. You're not having any alcohol. So just bear with me a moment, ladies. I will fix this. No one's watching. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Very, very sorry about it. Can you hear me, guys? Can everybody hear me? And sort of, I've lost the game. Elvenar. Yeah, okay, is everybody back? Hello, I'm very sorry, ladies, for the loss of stream, but I am back. I don't know what happened to it, and so I'm very, very sorry about that, everybody. Everybody watching the stream, it is the first time this channel has been streamed. So yes, it's a bit of a drama, and yeah, so I'm very sorry about that. You like the colour stream of the city? Yeah. Can you? Who's still in the room? You guys still in the back? Hey. Still there? Who's there? And the output has gone down again. What the hell is going on? I'm supposed to have a giant. I think the game itself is causing the problem. So this is something that I've got to look at. I don't want to turn the graphics down so people don't see the graphics and stuff like that. Maybe I might have to set this one up on the other computer down the road so that when I broadcast the game, it gets broadcasted on a better quality computer with a better quality graphics card. Maybe it's shitting itself because I've currently got 5 monitors open. So yeah, it is actually a bit of a drama. But can you guys hear me again? Yeah, no, that's me. I've just put it back. Yeah, I haven't tried. I've been waiting to see if it was working. So I'll transition it back to the game. I've got to set up my monitors a bit better so that it can do everything. But yeah, I'm very sorry about that. So who's still with me? Michelle and Lumina, you both you still there, and we got a few others. So to all of those that have just come into the room, we've had a bit of a technical hiccup. The game is causing the stream to have a bit of coronary because it's one of those on streaming games where you've got to work with the thing. I do think maybe I've got to set up the get it running on the supercomputer. I've got to set the supercomputer up again. So maybe before I do the next stream, I'll set the everything up on the thing. But these are headaches you learn about. You learn about these headaches, and they, like when we first started streaming, when I first started streaming in this, yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. So, and on the other channel, as everybody knows that come over from the other channel, and yeah, I'm going to continue on with it, Michelle. Yeah, I'm just going to continue on with it and just explain what the problem was. So, can you see? Are you getting the stream, Michelle? No, the others. If you're talking about the other channel, I will do that on the other channel, Michelle. This channel's not for that. This is for the game review, and I'm going to go back to the game review. So those of you that have come over from the other one and everything, I will start recording again. So yeah, I'm going to go into it. So you guys are. I will respond to your questions and stuff like that, but not in regard to the effect. This is about the gaming, and I'm going to rip into this game, and I'm going to rip into this game. I was just about to start, but at the moment I want to rip into the players, because the whole thing is, like, you've got to do fair deals, and there's so many unfair deals in this thing. I don't even know if I'm getting through to you guys because you're not answering me. So this could be a problem. So yeah, if you are watching this as a video, we are having some major technical issues, and yeah, I'll just sort of show you. I'll just actually no, it's not working. Yeah, it's bagging the dummy already. So as you can see, we are having major technical issues. So just stick with us. If you are on the channel, come back. Yeah, I just moved that over to the screen, so just to see if you guys do it. I don't know. I think the game is actually spagging the system. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the supercomputer up tomorrow, get it running and operational to this monitor and to its own monitors, because it can handle 12 operations at once, where this tends to spag it on 3. So yeah, but as I was saying, like, the problem with this game, so many players, right, they over here, as you can see, their deals are so unfair. Unlike Gunther, who's offering a good deal, yet that deal I'm placing there is considered a good deal. I'm letting the computer work out the conversion of the higher grade material for the lower grade material. I'll give you an example. If I made 100 of the, say, the elixir, right, and do that, all of a sudden it wants 1600, but that I get a 2-star rating for that. But at the moment I want steel. I've only got enough crystal to trade, so I want 100 there. So I'm just going to think, and this is one of the boring things, you've got to go through all this shit, but you've got to think ahead, and that's why they call it a strategy game. It's a pretty minor sort of a strategy game, but so many players, oops, I hit the wrong window. So many players here think that, oh, well, you've got to pay a fee, or we've got to tack that fee onto it. Even I was told to tack it on when I first started playing this game. But the whole thing is, it's not the person putting the deal out that's got to pay the fee, it's the one accepting the deal that pays the fee. So if you want to trade out there in elvenar, yeah, do it fairly, because people will not trade. Like Inksobel, like, wants to trade 40 marble for 10 fucking planks. Fuck off! That's a joke, Inksobel. Right? And it is. It's a fucking joke. Like, that's the unfairest trade I've seen yet. And there's shitloads of them. Dead set. There are shitloads of these trades. Unfair ones. Oh, there we go. Like, this guy wants to give you 100 crystal, but he wants you to give him 149 higher grade materials. That's a piss. That's a bad deal. Like, that guy's just greedy ass thief. And that's what, like, I'm going to call him a greedy ass thief, because, like, here, yet, look, Summer, great deal. Summer's offering an absolute brilliant deal. She's got 3 stars. So those of you that go into elvenar, always try for a 2-star deal, and to get a 2-star deal, all you got to do is you let the computer work out the conversion rate and go confirm. Right? And I'll go to my office and I'll show you. They're 2-star. I get 2-star rating. And a 2-star rating is considered fair. All my deals are 2-star. Right? Doesn't matter which one I put out there, because I learnt the lesson the hard way, the same as everybody else. Right? Some people, oh, what's happening? Am I still on? Yeah, I'm still on. It's feeding. Reboot your system, guys. Reboot your system. It might be your system. Maybe I need to reboot. I don't know. Let me reboot mine here. I'm not going to mess with that bloody stop-start again, because that's what caused the other problem. So, yeah, it is a bit of a nightmare, but those of you out there that are watching this, as you can see by watching the video up, we're having major technical issues here and the live stream, and it's a live streaming issue, not the gaming issue. So yeah, YouTube sucks sometimes, guys. YouTube really does. So are you guys still there? I'm still here, so I'm still here. You know, I'll write it, so yes, I'm still here. Oh God. Yeah, so yeah, I'm streaming, so I've got to tell them I'm streaming. I'm streaming because they're saying they can't see me. They don't know what's going on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So yeah, we're having a few technical difficulties, and I'm sorry, but we are. So you can hear me. Yes, no, bad, what? Tell me, guys, and girls, those of you on the channel. I've only got a few of my subscribers from the other channel helping me out, guys and girls, because the first stream is always the toughest. So yeah, it's a combination of software, yet it works perfectly on my other channel. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I've got the stream. But when we kicked other graphical software in on the other stream, like I was trying to show them some of the stuff from my game that I was making, it shit itself, and we had the same sort of issues. So that could be the problem. It's saying buffering and stuff like that, and they're not answering me. So I'm going to put it, can you hear me? So I'm typing in again, so I don't even know if they're watching anymore. So I'm hoping they're watching. Well, it says they're watching. So yes, again we have another technical issue, and the game has jumped out. Oh bloody hell, it's jumped out again. It's not transitioning. Why isn't it transitioning? So yeah, okay, so hopefully that's back. Okay, so you can hear me. Alright, sorry about that, guys and girls. It's sort of just a YouTube bloody thing and stuff like that. So I'll go back to, because now that I know that you weren't seeing the picture, yeah, so as I'm saying, we've got the good, like Summer. Summer's actually in my fellowship. Summer's a really good dealer, right? She trades really fairly. But then you get the players like Inkscabell that wants to trade you less high quality goods. And here we go. Oh, Sunshine Sang is doing the same thing. He wants to trade you grade 2 for top grade, right? The very top grade stuff. He wants to give you 100 of the top grade. I'll give you an example. To do that, right? A good trade for that. So if you got crystal, right? He wants to give you silk, right? But you want elixir, which is a grade 3, right? Well, for 100 silk like he's offering, I think it was 100 silk he's offering 100 silk, but the computer says you should only give him 25. So that's what I mean. There's bloody ridiculous. Like, some of these people just have got no concept on how to trade, and you hear stories about the game where people are just whinging about they're not getting any trades done. Platypus always a good dealer. He used to be part of our fellowship, broke off and started his own. But there, Ponzo, like, good deal, 20 elixir for 300. But then you just got the absolute wankers, or Muppets, whatever you want to call them, you can call them. But see, then you get Ponzo's a really good dealer. Ponzo's a brilliant dealer. And like Emserman, she's one of my guys. And yeah, so they all know I'm crook at the moment, but I can still chat. So yeah, as you can see, you've got the really good deals, and then you got the absolute shitty deals. You got 2-star, you got 1-star. The game is up to you. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, ladies. But yeah, like, you've got to be a good thing, because like, if you want to trade with the wholesaler, man, he rips you off. Like, he wants you to give him 525 bloody marble, which is the same grade, and he only wants to give you 105. So the game, they've set it up to rip you off. But see, yeah, it's the same all throughout it, because if you trade with the wholesaler, like, he'll swap you 105 bloody elixir, but he still wants 525 of the same grade. He wants more. And I think this is where people get the fucking idea that you can trade like shit and get away with it. And I think the game itself, because all they want you to do, they want you to buy fucking diamonds. And it is a joke. And they make the game so hard, right? You can buy diamonds. You can buy thing like when you've got more bloody money than it's worth. Like I've got a shitload of money, so I can buy a knowledge point, not a problem. And but the thing is, it's sort of they run you through all this shit, and you've got to do different things, and you've got to check everything, and you've got to, okay, I'm not building 5 fucking holy, I've got to build them, I don't have a choice. So when I get some land, I'll build 5 holy codexes and then just destroy them. So I've got to spend 12 knowledge points. So, and it does drive you nuts, and you jump from city to city to city to city, and you got 3 cities, if you can ever get into this shit. One of the problems is the transition. It's a nightmare. The transition is absolutely shitty. So I've just succeeded. I've got some coinage. I think I've got some coinage. Yeah, you click on. This is one of the bugs. This game is so buggy that it is beyond a joke. It really is buggy. I can't expand yet. What do I need? Oh God, I need 1,000. Oh, that's right, I spent them on the upgrade. Oh, I've got to cancel those upgrades. Oh shit. Oh, I've got to cancel. I've got to go back and cancel those upgrades so I can get the land that I need. See, this is shit, but the good thing is you can cancel this shit. Oh, they are, Lumina, they are. They're really, really bad. The deals that this game offers you and stuff like that, oh shit, I've already spent it and forwarded it, so I lost those ones. See what I mean? This is one of its bugs. Like, I accidentally was holding the mouse at the time, but see, then you got the tournaments and stuff like this. Then you get what we call dead land. This is all the players that come in and they last for a day, and then it's because it's just shit. It is. This part of the game is shit because then, like, you don't have any neighbours, you can't get any reward, because like when you help your neighbours, you get a reward. Alright, so we'll go into it, and the transition takes fucking place. Fuck me. It just takes too fucking long to transition. This is most probably what's fucking causing all the problems. See, they make shitty little cities. Like this guy, I've got to help him out no matter what I want to do. So you grab the handshake. You hit the handshake, well, he doesn't have any culture. You could help the builder. Everybody's already done that because you can't help the builder anymore. So you help your city. I just gave him 9,000 coins, but like there's supposed to be a treasure. No, you're not going outside, Ruby. You're on heat, you're going fucking nowhere. And you got to find the little chests, and occasionally, like, you get a relic. And you need your relics to make magic. So, and if you don't help people, your culture level doesn't stay up. This can actually take some time, especially, like what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom out on my city, because, like, a lot of people ask me why so far. Oh, it does, don't worry, it does, but it does actually help me relieve stress. I don't know why, it actually helps me relieve stress. Because I like building shit. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I can't blame you, the feed's bad. Yeah, so those of you out there and everything, I'm going to get into other games down the road and stuff like that, but I am going to have to sort out this bloody problem. And I will sort that out tomorrow. See, this is what I mean. This is one of their bugs. This is a fucking nightmare. This really is. And it's the transition. It is the transition. You're not going outside. You're on heat. Get out now. Go into the kennel. Go to your kennel now. Oh, everybody that's watching in the gaming, I have a couple of dogs inside. One's on heat. No, you're not having that. And she likes to come near me and steal my alcohol. She had a taste of it once, because it fell on the ground and she got to lick it up before I noticed it. And I reckon and she talks, by the way, which gets everybody. What did you want? Do you want something? What do you want? Tell me. What do you want? You want what? Food? You don't want food. Oh, you want this? That's it. I think my dog's an alcoholic. She's only ever tasted it once. But, yeah, as you can see. What? Oh, outside. Oh, it's a howl. Yeah, she wants to go and howl. She's telling me she wants to go and howl. Yeah, she'll occasionally make you laugh every now and then because they're always inside when I'm doing the feed. So, as the others will tell you that, yes, they're funny dogs. They do actually talk, and she can even ask for food. At the moment, she's telling me that she wants to go out and howl because the other dogs are outside. I can hear the ambulance in the background, and that's what she's going out on. Now, you've got the bloody, you've got the stuff, and you've got the thing. I will put it up as a video. Yeah, no, it's not Bacardi. It's the Ouzo I've got tonight. And so now with the gaming, so you can waste your goods. Now, if you waste these goods, you use them to get land. You're better off fighting. I don't know why you seem to get more out of fighting. So I can use that guy, I can use that guy to fight, I can use that guy to fight. They're useless against him, you just slide over and it'll tell you. So I pretty much can use them, so I might put a couple of them up, a couple of them, and maybe one. Yeah, I've already done. So I use auto fight. It's actually, this is one of the good things about this game. The auto fight is actually a good part of this game, right? The auto fight, yeah, so pretty much it's fair as anything. And you can watch it. I'll actually do one and I'll play one. So the auto fight, I won the battle. So it's most probably one of the fairest things about this game there is. Right, so I'm actually going to go in. I'm actually not going to fight the battle. I'm going to auto fight it still. So I'm just going to select which is better for it. See, like if I use him because he can kill more. So you use the ones that will kill the most out of it. This is the secret of elvenar. So like that will only kill two things. That one will kill a lot. And that one will kill just as much. So I've got more of him, so I'm going to use two of him. So this one I'm not going to auto fight. I'm going to show you the battle. Right, so it's pretty much an easy thing. This is most probably one of the most boring things of one of the most boring games. But to an old fart, it's something you go in and spend a couple of hours. Right, it's one of those games where you can't play it after a couple of hours. You've got to wait for everything to happen, so you just cut it back. Oh, your dad was great. Yeah. I like mine with vanilla Coke. I don't know why, I just like it with vanilla Coke. So this is your game, right? You can do this slowly, right? So if you do this slowly, you select, okay, well, you say that one. So you move that one. Move that one, you can go there. So it just goes there. And then I've got to move another one. But the best way I do it, I've got it set on super fast. And I'll show you why the AI is actually good in this game. Right? It fights fairly. And it teaches you, if you don't know how to play, I don't know why my voice. Right. It teaches you how to fight. So sorry about all the noise. We went good there. What's going on? We had a couple of good seconds there. And the AI in this teaches you how to fight the game. Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah. Alright, maybe the feed's not too good. But it will be recorded, so you can watch the actual feed up better. I will solve this streaming problem tomorrow and everything, so yeah, hopefully it's better by then. But it will take time to get subscribers and viewers, and I know this, but as you can see, this is the actual AI fighting the battle. And it's fair, like I'm winning the battle, something shocking. Right, so now it's going, okay, I lost one. The rock monsters always kill. So that's just a matter of just going through these guys. I could lose this one with this rock monster if I'm not careful. So, yeah, I might be losing another one. So, no, they got him. So, yeah, I've won another one, but you've got to fight in the things, and so I haven't been fighting many battles, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do too much at the moment. And those of you that I'll talk to you, girls, join me in the later stream, but I actually found I've got something wrong. I did actually have something wrong with me that I didn't know about, and I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to talk about that in here. But yeah, some people just come along and hit cater, but that's wasting goods. I always use auto fight because most of the time cater is using up the goods I need to win land, and I don't like losing land, so that one's a good fighter. I'm going to use just both of those today. I'm going to use 3 of them because they've got a lot of armour, and they're upgraded to most players. But then I'm going to show all you what it looks like to be a more advanced player, and why it takes longer to do help runs and things like that, like helping your neighbours. So I just got like a relic. So what I've got to do to show you this one is I actually have to zoom out. And I've got to zoom out a lot. Quite a lot. I have actually discovered quite a lot of cities and shit. Like I'm still zooming out. I'm at 50% of the screen. And I've got a 65-inch screen. As you can see, I've covered quite a lot of land. And the whole thing is I've got a lot of dead cities. No good to me. They're bloody just absolutely no good. You've got to go along and collect coins. I'm not going to collect coins. But you can see how small my city has got. You can't even see my flag. And but yeah, you can see how far our fellowship has grown though, because the fellowship itself goes well beyond the boundaries of what I've discovered, because I go out and I discover people out there, like that was one of our players. And so yeah, I expand out and I invite players that are serious about the game. And yeah, so some of them are so far away from me that it's beyond a joke. But I'm just going to zoom back in now. I'm at 33% of my screen. It's that bad. I'll zoom back in so you can start seeing stuff. Yeah, okay, that's where we are. Now I'm too big, so I'll zoom back to the city. And yeah, but the bigger you get, the harder it is to fight. I'm classified as a what evolution am I at the moment? I'm nowhere near as evolved as some players, yet I've actually got a higher score than them. Why have I got a higher score of players? I'm only level 4. Those players are level 9 or level 10. And yeah, they truly are less, they're more advanced in their city build, but they just negotiate. I fight. And that's the difference. Like if you fight in this game, you actually go further. So what would I say about Elvenar as a game? Okay, 1, you got to like a lot of boring shit, because there's a lot of boring chores. And I say chores, I don't mind doing chores. But I like strategic stuff where you've got to plan stuff. And that's where I do like the I do like all the stuff. I actually use this as my screensaver, by the way. This is actually my screensaver, is my big city. And oh yeah, I should be able, because I wonder if I can, if I got enough to build something, a spell. Yeah, I can have a spell. So there you go. You got to create a spell. I've only got 1 relic, so yeah, I can only create 1 spell. I'll come back in. I'll do the proper maintenance. I'll go through all the cities on my own, and maybe spend a few more diamonds and stuff like that. You've got on the right hand side, a lot of people don't know about this, right? You've got right hand side, you've got a fellowship chat, right? Now that fellowship chat is how you talk to your fellowship when they're on and stuff like that. You leave messages for them. I can leave a message on there now, say, hi guys, I'm actually in the game for a little bit doing a live stream, and invite, well, we've got a feed there, so something's going on. And And it's died again. Dear God. So, yeah, there's just little things and everything that I think I'm actually transmitting in a peak internet time, which doesn't help. So, as a game, how would I review elvenar? Okay, for old farts, absolutely brilliant. Most old farts will sit down and do this for an hour or two a day. I know some young people that do it. Right, but the whole point is, if you like strategy that makes you think and say, okay, well, I'm going to need to build this to get that prize. So, alright, so you've got to build those things like you saw in the early part of the stream. I had to set everything up, I had to do this, I had to do that, and I had to think ahead. But as a strategic game, level 9, not really that crash hot as strategicness. There's no real planning, but it could be better, right? It's got a lot of problems. Now, then you've got the support. Support's quick, yes. I will say that, they're quick, but sometimes they can be rude. They're very cold. They've got no PR skill. Right? They need to, elvenar really needs to teach their support team how to type a letter to the people complaining. And so it sounds nicer. And I'm speaking to you now, elvenar. You've got a good game. It is a good game. Right? If you like Farmville and stuff like that, you'll like this, definitely like this game. So if you're a Farmville fan, yes, elvenar is for you. The only problem is elvenar has got what you call magic cities. Magic things. Magic you got to buy. You've got to pay for. You got to buy diamonds. So you go in the game and you buy diamonds, and then you come into your building section, if I can get it up there, and as I said, is one of the slower parts of it when you got to go into these things. So you look at all the different stuff, and sometimes you come up to magic. And if you want the prettier stuff like pools or a dragon's den, or you want a hallowed shrine, but when you get those, sometimes, well, that hallowed shrine you get 320 people, right? Your cathedral you get only culture, and as you go on, yeah, each one it just goes up. That one's diamonds. Well, you get some wispy wind and stuff like that in that one. I haven't got up to that level yet. But here, yeah, you just get culture, and yeah, but then you've got the different ones that you win. I don't know if I've got any in the winning pool. I've got some on the ground. But you go into your summonings. Okay, yeah, well, I've got that one. That's 930 culture. I can run that on a 2x5. Yeah, easy layout. Or at the moment, for me, it's a shit layout, because of the simple fact that I don't have anything to match it and put up against it in a field. So yeah, at the moment it's in a bit of shitty section for me, so I can't really use it because I can't really put it anywhere. So it's got its good points and it's got its fucking bad points. Right, so yeah, and it really does. It has its good points, bad points, and everything like that. So yes, welcome, create the most respected mafia in the world. What? Cool. I don't want to build a mafia empire, but I'll come in if you, yes, give me a link to the game. I might come in and review it because, yeah. But I'll rip, if it's no good, I'll rip the shit out of it. But I'll give, if it's good, it's got its good points and its bad points, I'll put the good points and the bad points up. Right, now everybody, I'm really sad that this is cutting out, but I will fix this problem by tomorrow, I hope. And I might do a stream tomorrow, but Mafia, yeah, look, dude, send me a link to the game. And maybe I'll, yeah, come along and I'll do a review on it. But to all of you out there and everything, if you like a strategy game, I would say level-wise, is it a good game? Yes. If you like Farmville, you will like this. Is it the sort of game that will keep you occupied for a long time? Yes, if you've got a lot of cities and you're working with other people, and when there's a fellowship adventure, Yeah, they actually sometimes the fellowships work together really well. Sometimes fellowships don't, like ours didn't work. Only half of our fellowship worked in the major competition. And we generally get to about 4 chests, because our fellowship, not everyone wants to fight, so we only get to 4 chests, which pisses me off. But the whole thing is, the game is a good game, but it's got its faults. And the biggest fault with this is unfair trading. Now, that's where the players come in. For God's sake, right? Yes, if you trade with somebody that you don't know, right? You get copped a fee. But it does say to you, you don't know, there will be a fee on this. So, if he says, yeah, okay, I don't mind, but then it's going to cost him, and if he's not smart, he won't get anything back. This is why you trade fairly. Because at least if you trade fairly, you'll get something back. If you try and rip somebody off, no one's going to trade with you at all. Everybody's just going to look at your trade and dead set, just as I showed you before. I'll show him to you again. I'll come back to the trades. I want to show you something else about elvenar. Right? This is where they're trying to teach you. If you help people, right, you can do things, right? Because you get part of the prize and stuff like that and things like that. You've got to go into the other thing. But if you've actually got these things, don't whinge about how getting extra relics. You need them to upgrade the fucking things. Well, with this one, it started out only giving me 300 people, but now because I'm upgrading it, I'm actually getting 610 people permanent. So, yeah, you don't ever destroy those ones and different things like that, and you can upgrade. Look at it. You got to have your research. You got to pay for it. See, now it's asking for 9 bloody relics, or runes, 9 runes. Right, so you need more runes again to upgrade, so you don't get rid of them. But when it comes to trading, those idiots out there, and I'm calling you idiots, I'm really sorry, you're just too greedy. And you are one of the worst parts of elvenar. I'm sorry, but I've got to say it. You are one of the worst parts of elvenar. Your greed and everything. And I had people tell me when I first started playing, oh no, you always do, if you want to swap, you do 200 offer, ask for 300. And even I got sucked into it at first, but not any fucking more. I won't get sucked into that shit. You've got to do fair trading. If you want people to trade with you and you don't have 2 stars, man, you're going to be very lucky for someone to accept your trade. They would have to be absolutely desperate as all hell to trade with you. And they would have to be extremely thing. Like, here's Gunther. Right? I'm going to trade with Gunther because he's got a good trade. So, and I'll trade with him again because the trade's good. I know I've got a couple extra of those, so I don't mind. But I'm not going to, no way. Sunshine's saying, no way would I trade with you. You expect us. Do you think people are stupid? You've only got to be in this game for 2 days and you know that the silk is worth twice as much as the mason. And yet you want people to give you 100, like you want to give people 100 masonry and only give it, and you want them to give you 149? Man, those offers are going to be there for fucking ever, you dopey bugger. For God's sake, wake up to yourself when you're trading. Do a fair trade and people in elvenar will trade with you in a heartbeat. Some of you have most probably traded with me, right? And because I'm just going to check, see what I've got. Is that worth it? No, I could do with that extra. I can do with that extra stuff, so they need things. So yeah, it's a fair trade. It's an absolute fair trade. Like 200 crystal. See, because that's what you should be offering. You should be offering the thing, or only getting 25 items for what you're offering. So yeah, you've got to be fair. You must be a fair bloody trader. if you are not a fair trader, people just won't trade. Look how easy I traded with somebody. Dead easy. Right? But I won't accept trades that are unfucking fair. And if you're trading with somebody in this game, because you have to trade in this game. You don't trade in this game, you don't survive. Right? Some people, unlike me, think, right? Some people think, oh, I might even have enough to fight in this tournament. So at the moment I'm just training my men. Another problem with this game, you should just be able to click the button and it should be it. It's so buggy. That's one of the disappointing fucking things about this game. Elvenar, get your act together, will you? You've got a good product. Make it so that people don't have to go through these shitty long delays, because that's what is wrecking your game, is the long delays and stuff like that. You need to make it smoother, for God's sake. You would have some good programs to make this. Why don't you use them and get them to work on the bugs before you work on the upgrades? So many games make that fucking mistake. And I've seen Eve do that, Eve Online. Next review, by the way, will be Eve Online. So those of you that have joined me for the feed, and I'm very, very sorry for the first part of it, which will come up as a separate video, by the way. So those of you that have joined me for this feed, Mafia Addict, could you, mafiaaddict.com. Okay, that's one of your games, is it, Mafia Addict? So yeah, Mafia Addict, I might come and review it. It looks like it's his game. I don't know, or is it? So let's see, mafiaaddict.com. Let's just copy that. Yeah. So we're going to copy that. So we might go and have a look at this game actually, so and talk about doing a review on it. So those of you out there that have joined me, I really, really thank you for what you have done and everything like that. I appreciate you coming and watching it. So yeah, down the road, this one was a boring one. Even I admit that, and I play the game. But that's what I'm saying. The reason why this game is boring is because they're trying to get more people, and one of the things that really pisses me off about this game, I actually see this, you know how you get those ads on the bloody your channel and things like that. You're looking at a web page and you see these sex ads or whatever. Don't let your girlfriend see you play this game, and you click on it and it comes up with a picture of like an elf woman with tits. And it's actually this game they're talking about. Yet when you come to it, no, they're not there. Yeah, I clicked on it, so what? That's how I found the game. So fucking what? I'm a man. And the whole thing is, yeah, there's a long story how I found this game myself, and others have found it, but some of you know the story. But those of you out there that don't, I found the game and it was an accident. I clicked on it. Yeah, typical male thing. Yeah, play a game that's got sexy titty elves. Yeah. Then you come and you find this. You play for about 5 fucking minutes. I've got to admit, when I first played this, I played for 3 minutes, and I didn't come back in that city for 7 months. And then all of a sudden, woke up one morning and actually found it on the computer again, so I thought I'd play it. Long story, but yeah, that's for another channel. So those of you that have joined me for this, thank you very much, and I appreciate it, I really do. But elvenar, man, fix your game before you try and upgrade it. You fix the bugs first, then you upgrade. Then you fix those bugs, and then you upgrade again. But you always fix your bugs first. And you've got shitload of bugs. Like I tried doing magic the other day, right? And the magic turned out to be shit every time I went and clicked on the magic, and I can't wait for it to happen again because I'll be doing a video about it. And you click on the magic and then it reboots the whole game. And you come back in and you get another instance of the game. Hence, that's why we've got that little picture of me up the thing on the opening channel. And that's actually when every time I was clicking trying to make magic spells, it was just jumping and starting